Hello, and welcome back to Free Space 2 Derelict. And maybe. Should be interesting to see where this goes.
Okay, Shadow. We've been assigned an important but potentially dangerous mission by the mercenaries' employers themselves. Seems that our successes in the past few sorties we've flown have gained us something of a reputation. Hopefully, it's a good one.
Hopefully.
We will travel to the Altair Tau Sigma jump node. The jump corridor is currently closed to all traffic. However, we hope to sneak in while the Vesudans aren't looking. Their vessels patrol in shifts, and there are some times when there are few or no vessels at the node for several minutes due to a lack of resources here in Altair. We'll approach and enter the Tau Sigma node in between a vessel shift transfer. There should be no Vesudan presence, however, we don't want to linger in the area. Once inside the jump corridor, we'll approach the site of the Shivan Derelict, the Narlathotep. The Mercs want a number of scans of this vessel for themselves and their employer. The destroyer is not active, but the GTVA has secured the area. A number of sentry wings patrol the area around the destroyer, and there are numerous science and surveillance vessels also in close proximity. Getting into the area may be difficult. The vessels at the site are unaware that we are GTVA operatives and will use force. Once in, we need scans of the weapons and sensor subsystems of the destroyer. Once we have the data, we get out as quickly as possible. Do not engage any GTVA forces unless directly threatened, and then do not destroy unless totally necessary. We don't need to make this any harder on ourselves. Get down to the loading deck, pilots.
Okay, sounds good to me. Enter the Tau Sigma node and scan the Nyalothrop. I think the fastest ship possible would be best. So what have we got? We got 80 meters per second, 75 meters per second, 70 meters per second, 75 meters per second. Alright, so we've already got the fastest with the Perseus Interceptor class. As for weaponry... Ooh. Why did I remove that? Alright, cool. So the Morning Star? That's some interesting weapon to go for. The Akaton I could go for, but no, I'll go for a pair of Subaks. As per normal, it's gonna sound the same and just constantly like, you know what, I like Subaks. Let's go for Subaks.
Looks like the students are guarding the jump node.
Identify yourselves. What business do you have in this area?
We require access to Tau Sigma jump corridor, Qualmotep.
The Tau Sigma jump corridor is closed to all traffic. You'll need a better reason than that. Leave this area, Shadow Wing. We are authorized to use force to prevent the breach of the jump node security.
Look, Pursuit, we're GTVA agents. We need to get through the jump node.
I find that.
Sorry, I guess I
The
should...
entire wing under suspicion, pilot. Sneaking off.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, but I just used the node. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. Looks like the students are guarding the jump node.
Identify yourselves. What business do you have in this area?
We require access to Tau Sigma jump corridor, Qualmotep.
The Tau Sigma jump corridor is closed to all traffic. You'll need a better reason than that. Leave this area, Shadow Wing. We are authorized to use force to prevent the breach of the jump node security.
Look, Pursuit, we're GTVA agents. We need to get through the jump node.
I find that hard to believe. This is your final warning, Shadow. Depart at once or face the consequences.
I've signaled the Escher on emergency comms. We'll just have to sit tight for a minute or two.
Your inaction leaves us with no choice. Lam doing. Break and attack Shadow. If they attempt to depart, allow them to.
What? The Zulus are attacking us. Are they crazy?
Shadow, engage Lambda Wing until the Escher arrives. You'll have limited authority to protect yourself.
Meaning what?
Meaning, try not to kill them, Matthew.
This is terrible. Alright, cool. Alright, come on, come on. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey there. I could shoot you a lot. Like a lot. But, you know, I'm not meant to.
This is the GTCV Escher. Stand down, Qualmotep. These pilots are under GTVI protection.
Finally. That ought to take some heat off of us.
New IFS Darker Retreat, Escher. We are standing down. Our apologies, Shadow Wing.
We'll take it from here. Qualmotep, you may return to Luxor Station.
Affirmative, Escher. We are departing as ordered.
So, sure.
Sorry about that, Shadow. It seems that the Vasudans weren't informed of our activities here.
One of the risks you run working for SOC, I guess. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, we ought to be heading into the corridor.
Okay, so I guess we just go in then? Are we good to go now? Like, you know...
What the? Suspect points flying at the nose.
Ooh.
This is the GTA Los Alamos. We are under attack from unidentified fighters. Please assist.
Those are the research vessels from the Nyala Photep. Something must be going on.
We can't hold it. Losing structural integrity.
Oh, Hawking just fell. That wasn't me, don't worry.
We've lost the Hawking. The fighters are right behind us. Please help us.
I'm not reading any hostiles, but something must have done this damage. Shadow, fall in and escort the science vessels. Be on your guard.
Calm down, Los Alamos. What happened?
We were near the Nyala Hotep. Unidentified fighters attacked us and we ran for the nose. Oh my God, they're here. We don't stand a chance against those things.
Bring these fighters? Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
Focus on the bombers, people. Those science vessels won't take much punishment.
We're powering up our TIE fighter beam tanks now. That is some help.
Come on. You know what? You should have that one, right? Oh god, no. Break to attack. No! Ah, come on. Alright, cool. We got that. I'm going for the bombers. Oh, come on. Ah, that's absolutely horrible. Oh, hey, and the cup just fell. Good job, me. No, that didn't happen, alright? I'm just gonna put that cup down there, don't mind me. Apparently things just decide to fall down now, which is amazing. You know what? That should do you right. Yeah, there we are. The
We
loss.
made it, Shadow. Thanks for your help. Engaging drum drive now.
No problem. You were starting to take a little bit of damage, but not enough for me to really be worried about it too much. Nice work. That was a secondary objective.
We've destroyed all the unknown hostiles.
Yeah, but they were the same ships, I'm pretty sure, as the
Listen up,
last
Shadow.
mission.
We've been given new orders to secure the area of the Nyarlathotep. We'll be entering the jump zone. Provide cover.
More unknown fighters jumping in. They're going for the Escher.
Oh, there's the Ares class fighters from beforehand.
Small bonus bombers on an attack vector. These guys sure are high tech.
Intercept the bombs, pilot. We'll be shredded those bombers to their payload.
There we go, there's one. Come on. Ay, 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 ay. Right, cool, we got that set. Time for the next set, though. I'm also going to set my missiles to dual fire. Because we're dealing with bombers and not fighters right now. There we go. Oh no, come on! Bugger. They're getting fired too close now. Okay, everyone defend the Escher, please. Hopefully that'll send them after the bombers instead of the fighters. Oof. Ooh. Okay, now we can go for the fighters.
We're at the node, Shadow. Engaging in jump drive now.
Jeez, oh, you're getting pushed around a lot, aren't you?
The remaining unknown fighters and bombers have left the area.
Shadow Wing, you are to return to Luxor Station immediately. You are to be debriefed on this operation.
Glad that's over. I've had just about enough of being a merc.
Yeah, I am kind of interested to see what will happen. I'm just going to quickly rearm just in case, though. Because it seems like a mission that will transfer onto the next one, but at the same point in time, maybe not, because we're going to Luxor. Oh well, may as well take it. It just seems like a mission that could lead on to the next one.
A series of unfortunate events prevented us from achieving our primary objective of scattering the Nyarlathotep. The GVCV Quabotep and her fighter escort were unaware that we were GTVA operatives and acted on the only orders they knew of. Fortunately, the Escher was able to intervene and rescue us. However, even if we had entered the subspace corridor, it is unlikely that we would have obtained scans of the Shivan destroyer. Hostile fighters from an unknown group attacked the science vessels at the site of the Derelict. All we know about them is that they are extremely well equipped, possessing fighters that are special issue only in the GTVA today. It is extremely fortunate that we were able to save the GTSC Tesla and the GTA Los Alamos. Most of the research data from the Nyarlathotep was saved, and we have invaluable eyewitness accounts of the attack. When the Escher neared the Nyarlathotep, they did not discover any hostile craft or tampering with the Shivan vessel of any kind, but all other friendly craft had been annihilated. Good work escorting the Escher. The attacks from enemy bombers were fierce, but you were able to stand up to them and protect our valuable corvette as it carried out its objectives. It's been a pleasure serving with a group of pilots as talented as yourselves, and GTVI has gained some valuable information through our actions. However, our undercover job is over now. I've been reassigned to discovering the identities of these mysterious attackers, and you're headed back to Tau Sigma Station. I hear that the situation in Tau Sigma isn't good, and they'll probably need you there to help out. Good luck with your next assignment, Alpha. I'm sure you'll do well. Remember, GTVI is watching you. This may not be the last time your services are required. Lieutenant Tom Faulkner, signing off.
Get some rest before you transfer back to Tau Sigma, pilots. That is the recommendation. Anyway, off to Tau Sigma we go then. Also, this ship looks interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that ship before. It looks like the Hulk of Shivan Demon, I think is class? No, Shivan Lucifer class, maybe? Okay, I guess I'll read it. This called for wisdom. Let him who has understanding reckon the number of the beast, for it is the human number. Its number is 666. Revelation 13:18. It is amazing how many times throughout history people have used this passage to point out evil somewhere else. The great doomsayers of the late 20th century turned this into an ill-conceived art. John of Patmos was not writing about some kind of mystical code printed upon the obscure figure of the future, but to the reality of evil in our utmost. Though metaphor and imagery, through metaphor and imagery even, John pulled back the curtain of reality to look at ourselves more deeply. Yet we are always wanted to put the blame elsewhere. The Shivans, or the Fusudans, have been an unfortunate convenience for our darker nature, and looking somewhere else we didn't realize we ourselves are capable of. Bishop Rambrach of the New Galactic Biblical Community. Commentary. Commentary. Revelation 23:37.
Captain Eccleston of the GTCV Escher here. Welcome back to the Tau Sigma mining colonies, pilot. The GTVA has decided to reopen the jump corridor. Unfortunately, your return will not be as warmly received as it was the first time. In the 3 weeks since the Tau Sigma Altair jump corridor was quarantined, supplies have not been getting through to the station. While there is another jump corridor into the region, it is far less stable and requires travel through the uncontrolled systems beyond Regulus. As a result, the residents have been cut off without much more than emergency supplies, and Tau Sigma is now in a state of unrest. Several hours ago, at 0745, workers on board the station commandeered the TRGC Psi and the GTC Lone Wolf. They, along with a group of freighters, gas miners and other cargo ships, have formed a blockade in protest of the GTVA's closure of the jump corridor. At this time, we do not know their demands. Since their original move, all communication with Tau Sigma has been cut off. This has become exceptionally pressing, as our researchers have determined that the continued presence of the SD Nyala Photep in the subspace corridor is destabilizing it. We have little choice but to move the Shivan Derelict out of the node and into the Tau Sigma system within the next several hours. If we do not, the corridor will become too unstable to support the flood of Capellan refugees now gathering in Altair. Alpha 1, you will be flying escort to the GTCV Escher as we arrive in system to help calm the protest. We know there are mercenaries and pirates in system that may be part of the blockade. The Escher may need fighter cover if things turn ugly. Report for launch.
Yeah, I don't think things are going to turn anything but ugly, let's be honest. Okay, I think, yeah, we might be best taking a Herc. I'm not a massive fan of tornadoes, as you know. I don't know, just something about, like, swarm missiles. They're alright, but they're often too flashy to be that useful, personally. I don't know. I'm curious, actually. If we take that... Okay, so there's 2 on the bottom and 2 on top. Right, cool. I kind of like to keep them balanced then if there's only 2 of each. Well, in saying that, I could take Prometheuses, because it seemed like the fighters were generally not an issue. There wasn't much fighters. The only wing that I saw was Tacuan wing. Apart from that, it's freighters. Everyone defend the Deimos, Escher.
Ah, that's quite a receiving line. They don't look happy to see us.
Escher, I'm reading multiple civilian craft in blockade formation. Several freighters, transports, and mining ships.
Acknowledged, Alpha. We're also reading 5 cruisers.
I would suggest
Hi.
turning.
Looks like whoever commandeered the sign the Lone Wolf found some friends.
GTVA vessel, this is Adam Tarovich aboard TRGC Psi. We demand to speak to someone with authority.
State your business, Mr. Tarovich. In commandeering that vessel, we consider you in possession of stolen property.
Stolen property? Are you ever dense? Ever since your kids sealed off the jump corridor, we haven't been paid. You tell us who's been stealing.
That discussion is between you and Morgan Technologies, Mr. Tarovich. We're not here for union negotiations. You are ordered to return the Psi and the Lone Wolf to our control.
Your control? In case you haven't noticed, Escher, you're the ones who are outnumbered.
Is that a threat, Mr. Tarovich?
In case you haven't noticed, this is a warship.
Since both you and your Morgan mega cronies have neglected to help us out here, we decided to take care of things ourselves.
Alpha Leader, I don't like this.
Nor do I.
They're spoiling for a fight. There's an Aeolus stuck back in there.
Keep it down, Alpha 2. We don't know if they can hear us.
Our orders are clear, Mr. Tarovich. Stand down, surrender your vessels, and abandon this protest. Nothing is going to be resolved here.
Oh yes it is, Escher. We want our pay, or your beloved MMC isn't going to see their next shipment.
I don't know who paints your view screen, Tarovich, but we are not here to negotiate. We have orders to clear the area for your own safety.
It's your own safety you should be worried about. Escher, we've got a problem. The jump corridor is destabilizing faster than we had anticipated. We're bringing the first docking station through now. The Nyarlathotep won't be far behind. What's that?
It means you had better clear out now for your own good.
Escher, we need to know what's going on. You're bringing a docking ring into the system? Damn it. We want some answers, not this for your own safety crud.
You've had your warning, Tarovich. You'd better just get out of the way.
Just negotiate.
Identification is about to hit the ventilation.
Yeah, we're about to, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the Lucifer. It's the Lucifer. It's going to kill us all.
Stand down, Clement. This vessel is under our control, but you'll want to give us a wide berth.
A wide berth. It's heading right at us. Escher, we were barely able to pilot this thing out here.
We told you, you didn't listen.
It's going to ram the Psi. All guns open fire. Open fire!
I repeat, Clement, stand down. Stand... Damn it. We haven't got time for this. Alpha Wing, take out their forward beam turret.
So what I'm going to do... This is going to lead to an altercation though. Destroy that subsystem, guys. This is going to go bad. I'm telling you now, this is going to be seen as an attack.
On us. They should be firing on them.
Escher, call up your dog.
Negative, Psi. We have civilians aboard that Shivan vessel.
We've got civilians on board this vessel.
Well, maybe then you shouldn't have armed them.
That's it. All hands open fire.
Alpha, we've got a full-scale riot on our hands here. Take out any hostile fighters. We'll try to readjust your IFS to target combatant craft. Be careful who you shoot.
No, what the hell are you doing?
Something that should have been done an awful long time ago, Tarovich. Putting you and your Union goons out of your misery.
Stop
Gotcha.
firing.
Clement is down. We need your support down here. Nero is tearing this place apart.
Negative, Alpha. We can't risk firing beams to civilian craft around.
If you don't, there aren't going to be any civilian craft left.
You have your orders, Alpha. The Cassius has escaped. Alpha, we have incoming bombers making an attack run on the side. Intercept them. Alpha, we have more incoming fighters.
Oh, this is just
We have
madness now.
the Psy and the Lone Wolf as friends, along with a few other vessels. Tachyon Wing seems to be trying to protect the civilian transports, better than your allies.
Escher, the Nero, Cassius, and Brutus are firing on our co-workers. Do something.
Escher, this is Tachyon Wing. We're moving to intercept the new fighter.
Oh, come on.
IFF's changed.
Alpha, did you catch that? You sorted out all belligerent craft. Tachyon is friendly. Engage at will. Protect the civilian craft.
Yeah, you're not allowed beam weapons. Just by the way. They're bad. Stop it. Oh, you should never army the populace. Why did my missiles not hit?
Escher, they're raiding a power spot.
What?
Woo! Sure. Oh, they've triggered an automated defensive? Oh god, no. Well, we got rid of the bombers, at least. Our comms are back online, thankfully. That was not
Alpha,
nice!
the area is secure. We're moving the Nyarlathotep to its docking station.
Can anybody tell me what the hell just happened? I thought that thing was a derelict.
Unknown, Alpha 2. It seems the Nero activated the Nyarlathotep's defensive systems. We'll find out soon enough. Return to base.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I would suggest we find out what the hell actually happened. Cause, yeah, no. That's not good. That's just not good enough, to say the least. You know, just saying. That's not good enough. Oh yeah, we don't know what happened. Alright, well, find out.
Welcome back to Tau Sigma Station, pilot. The most difficult thing in any riot is being able to focus on doing one thing well in the middle of chaos. With all that has happened, we are still picking up the pieces. However, as near as we can discern, this is what happened. The arrival of the SD Nyarlathotep sent a wave of panic throughout the protest crowd. This wasn't unexpected, but we had hoped to clear the area before the super destroyer was brought out of subspace. It seems the crew of the Clement were experienced enough with the main guns of the Fenris cruiser that they panicked and began firing on the Nyarlathotep. Failing reason, the Escher ordered you to destroy the forward beam cannon of the Clement, which you did quickly and efficiently. It seems that while this was a protest on the part of Union workers in the region, some of the cruisers, including the Cassius, the Nero, and the gas miner Brutus, were hired Union busters. It seems that they were intending to instigate a riot all along, hopefully killing Adam Tarovich in the melee. Excellent job in protecting the Psi in the middle of that firefight. You managed to focus well in the midst of a very chaotic situation. Even though in custody, Mr. Tarovich is grateful for your efforts in warding off attacks during the riot. The Nero and all of her crew were unexpectedly destroyed by a stray beam from the SD Nyarlathotep. We are unclear if the Nero was deliberately firing on the Super Destroyer, or if they were simply missing the Psi. Regardless, the Nyarlathotep's defensive systems roared to life, destroying the Nero almost instantly. We are taking extra precautions as the Nyarlathotep is being placed into docking rings near Tau Sigma Station. We do not want to risk reactivating her automated defenses. The science team on board is working overtime to determine what happened. This was a difficult environment to fly in, pilot. Riots are perhaps the worst kind of engagements to be in. Innocent people always get hurt, and no one wins. It is now of paramount importance that we secure the rest of this system. Our first task will be to recapture the GTC Lone Wolf, which escaped in the melee. Dismissed.
I'm sorry, but I don't know if it's just me, but I think they really should have tried to negotiate a bit better, because they was just kind of like, stand down! No, you stand down! No, stand down! No, you stand down! No, get out the way! No, we're protesting! Get out the way! We're protesting! Alright, giant ship! Bang! It's like, ah! No wonder that went badly. You need a negotiator, not some bloody military captain. Ugh. But anyway, with that, I'll leave it there. So until next time, all the best, and I hope you enjoyed.